Hello students, I wish you a very good morning and welcome back our online class Science 6th standard. Students, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is 7th chapter, Things Around Us. Students, in your day-to-day life, in your around, whatever things what we are getting, so many things you will observe around yours. Yes, around you. ठीक है? क्या क्या चीज तुमको मिल रही है तुम्हारे पास में? You can see that plants, cow, buffalo, tree, benches, table, board, fan, so many things you will find out that around you. ठीक है? But did you find out that what are that? How they are different to each other? No. But generally they are different to each other. So if you list out them all, you can find out that one particularly two categories. Okay, one is living things, another one is non-living things. Suppose if you see that some things what you have got, like suppose cow, plants, trees, human beings, dog. Okay, these are the called as living things because they have the life. Some things you have got that जिसका पास लाइफ नहीं है, ठीक है, they cannot move, they cannot do that respiration, they are called as non-living things. Already you have studied that in 5th standard. What is that living things and what are the non-living things? The things which can do that excretion, do that, what is that breathing, they can growth, they can do that growth, they can respiration, they can reproduction, they can movement. So these things are called generally called as what is that? Living things. Those cannot do this all activities, that things are called as non-living things, like benches, table, fans, yes, whiteboards. These are the general examples of non-living things. Okay, friends. So let us discuss about that. First of all, what are the characteristics of लिविंग थिंग्स? मतलब लिविंग थिंग्स में कैरेक्टर क्या होगा, तो उसको हमें बोले कि कंपल्सरी दीज आर द लिविंग थिंग्स. व्हाट आर द मेन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ लिविंग थिंग्स? लेट अस डिस्कस. एंड इन दिस चैप्टर स्पेशली वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट दैट व्हाट इज दैट न्यूट्रिशन, एंड सेकंड वन इज व्हाट इज दैट ब्रीथिंग, दैट रेस्पिरेशन. ठीक है, सो लेट अस स्टार्ट. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट आर द मेन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ लिविंग थिंग्स? स्टूडेंट्स, see here I have written that near about 8 main characteristics of a living things. 8 living things के mainly commonly this 8 characteristics must be needed. Okay, so let us see that. First of all, what is that? First one is nutrition. Second characteristic is respiration. Third, growth, excretion, reproduction, movement, response to stimuli, cellular organisms. That means these 8 characters must will find out that commonly in a living organisms. Living organisms are generally two types. One is animals, another one is plants. Okay? So this commonly these 8 characteristics you will find out that in a living, either it is animals or it is maybe plants. So see, first of all, the nutrition. What do you mean by nutrition? Nutrition means taking food and utilizing in the body. Okay? Nutrition का मतलब when that food will take inside and you will utilize in that body. ठीक है, that is called as nutrition. ठीक है, and second one is respiration. Respiration means generally we can't say that it's a breathing, but respiration means whenever that food will get that releasing energy, whenever it will mixing the oxygen and releasing the energy, that is called as respiration. Respiration means air we have to take and we will mix that general oxygen gas whenever we are taking air, and it is oxygen also is present, and that oxygen whenever we will mix that in food, it gives that what is that energy, and also it is releasing the carbon dioxide and water. So that is process is called as a respiration. You are breathing. Don't have to think that students respiration means breathing. Breathing is one part of the respiration. ठीक है, breathing is one part of the respiration, but not respiration. ठीक है, what is that breathing? Breathing means intake of oxygen and releasing that what? Carbon dioxide. Okay, that means the exchange of gases is called as what is that? Breathing, not respiration. Did you understand, students? Releasing the energy by adding that, what is that, air or oxygen to that food, that is called as respiration. But breathing क्या होता? ना, breathing is one of the part of the respiration, and especially it is exchange of the gases. That means it is intake of the oxygen and out the carbon dioxide. This process, intake oxygen and out of that, what is that, carbon dioxide from the body, that is called as a breathing. Okay? For that we have to discuss. And next, excretion. Excretion means whatever that foods we have utilized in our body, whatever that waste things is releasing from our body, as like sweat, as like tools and different way it is releasing, that is called as a excretion, removing the waste material from the body. And reproduction, that means we are making that new species, generations we are creating that new species, giving that that means our species, whatever the different species, it is increasing the species. Okay, and new birth, that we are giving that new ones, that birth of the new ones, that is called as reproduction. Okay, third one, the movement, we are moving one place to another. May it is not belong for the it is not related to that plants, because the plants is one constant one place that it will stand, but the animals especially they are moving, so this character is not belong for the plants. Response to stimuli, and whatever that response, whatever we are thinking, and we are suppose if we some cycle thing we will feel, suppose one insect it will bite, then we are feeling, so we are saying that the mosquito is bite to us, like that one response that we are getting. Cellular organisms, that means in our body, what are that creating that, and how that is diverting, and what are that divisions are taking place, and that all that things are carried out our life process for that living organisms. So one by one we will discuss thoroughly. Just I have informed to you about that 80 common characteristics of living organisms. Okay, maybe some characteristics are present in animals, or some characteristics may be present in the, what is that, plants. Okay, so let us discuss first of all, first characteristics, nutrition. Okay, already I have told students, nutrition means intake of the food and utilizing the body. ठीक है, the food is taking and utilizing our body. हमें जो खाना खा रहे हैं और वो खाना यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं बॉडी में, उसको बोलते हैं हमें, what is that, nutrition. Okay, so students, you know that very well. The plants can prepare their food themselves. Yes, by the process of photosynthesis, the plant can prepare. Why they can prepare? How they will prepare? Now you know that photosynthesis process. Yes, the plants having that part green leaves, that is the called as generally that green leaves that due to that chlorophyll is present. So that due to that chlorophyll, it can be observe that sunlight, and it collect that minerals from or water from that soil, and through the stomata, and it will collect that carbon dioxide, and that together it will make that water fruit, manufacturing the food. Okay, but animals cannot prepare because they have no chlorophyll. They should be get how, directly or indirectly, from they should depend upon the plants or other animals. Okay, did you understand, friends? Okay, you will higher class will discuss about the nutrition in plants or nutrition in animals in higher class. In 7th class we study. Just to get that idea, nutrition means whatever the foods we are taking inside and utilizing the body, that is called as nutrition. Okay. So this food why we should take? Because the food gives us energy and to do and gives helps to the different activities in our body. So food gives us energy. हमें food क्यों खाते हैं? क्योंकि हम food नहीं खाएंगे तो we'll get the tired. Won't get that energy. The food contains some energy. Okay, and that we should get. Okay, whenever we'll get that food, we'll eat or we'll take that, we'll get that energy, or our body will utilize that energy and can do that different functions. Okay, so let us start that, students. What is that nutrition? Eating and feeding. These are called as generally nutrition. All living things need food. Those who are living organisms, they need the food. Okay, either directly or indirectly, they must need the food. Plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, that is called as autotrophs. Because themselves they are preparing. That's why all plants, green plants, are called as autotrophs. Because auto means swell. Matlab themselves they will prepare. They are not depending upon other animals or other one. Okay. That's why they are called as autotrophs. All green plants are called autotrophs. Animals cannot make their own food themselves. They depends on plants or other animals for their food. Okay. So students, animals like human beings or other animals, they should depend upon the what is that? Plants. Because plants, whenever they will prepare their food, some foods they will store in their stems, leaves or fruits that we will get. Food gives us energy to organisms and to continue our life process. Yes, whenever we will take that food, we will get the what is that? Energy, and we will continue our life process. We will do that respiration, we will do that what growth, we will get that reproduction, we will do that all that. After that, we will continue our life process. Second special characteristics, the respiration. It is the process in which energy is released from the food. Respiration is one of the process by which the energy is releasing from the food. Food से energy releasing होता है. कैसे होता है? We are taking that food, but it won't release without any other process. Okay? How they will release that? When it will mix that oxygen. So see that the released energy used for the carrying out life process such as growth and movement. Then after it will carry out that growth and other activities it will run. So food, whenever it will mix with that oxygen, it will give that carbon dioxide, it will release, plus water will come and energy also will get. So from the food, whenever that we are getting energy, that process is called as respiration. Okay. And it will get, don't want to be confusion, that breathing, it is a process of air moving in and out of the body. Okay, it is the air moving in. Whenever that means exchanging of the air. That means when that air will move inward and outward, that process is called as breathing. And breathing is a part of respiration, because oxygen how we are getting? By the breathing. Okay, whenever we intake of that oxygen, that is the what is that? Respiration. It is helping for the respiration. So that process is called as, whenever we are taking that oxygen, that is called as water. One of the breathing process, one step. It involves exchange of gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide. So whenever we will take that oxygen and releasing that carbon dioxide, this process is called as a breathing. Okay. But students, remember that different animals having the different systems for the breathing. Yes, for human, we are by the nose, we are doing that breathing. Yes, but frog, it will do that by nose and by the skin also. Okay, whenever that frogs will be present inside that water, how will take breath? By the what is that? By that gills also. Whenever you will stay outside, it by the skin. Okay, but fish, that what are the aquatic animals? How they will take that breath? They will stay inside that water. So वो कैसे करेंगे breathing? By their gills. They have done a special character or construction. By through that gills, they can collect that oxygen from the water. Because all the animals, living organisms, they need oxygen for their life, okay, to do that activities. Okay? So students, different animals, they have the different construction of their structures to take that breathing, and they have different organs to take that oxygen, or different due to the activities of breathing. Okay students, I hope you have understand what are the special characteristics of living organisms, and especially about the nutrition, and second is the respiration. Third, we will discuss in the next video, that is growth, excretion, reproduction and other part of the characteristics in the next upcoming video. Thank you all of you students. Have a nice day.